The Florida Hazmat Symposium is really incredible between presentations and trade show and checking out cool equipment. It's just an awesome opportunity to bring everybody across the field who cares about hazmat and saving and protecting lives.
It's just been a great learning experience, meeting different people, getting kind of different techniques and stuff, and learning from instructors as well as from peers.
We've had two classes. One is kind of a project management class, and then another class, response tools for everyday hazmat calls. And it's a system our fire department's developed to run hazmat calls like the everyday call.
The reason to have a symposium like this is the opportunity to just share best practices. We're not competing with other fire departments, so if there's things that they're doing that we can borrow or steal from them, we can take those back, modify them to our agency, and come out with a better product for the public at the end.
This gives us an avenue to focus totally on hazmat, not necessarily on other aspects of special operations. The various classes, the amount of classes that we have, a variety, gives us the opportunity to expand upon our knowledge base.
Every year we teach at a couple of the conferences too, and run into people who have used our systems and implemented them at their departments, and it's just a really cool feeling to know that we're helping in a broader sense than just our department.
Just because we're the instructors for the class doesn't mean that there's not experts in that class that we take away from. There's probably some information that we can get from them, and just gathering those contacts and building that relationship, because someday we're going to have a call that we're not going to be able to handle, and we're going to need to know somebody that we can reach out to help us with that.
To be able to come out here and meet as many Florida hazmat technicians and specialists as we could. And it's been a great show for that. We've met literally hundreds of Florida hazmat tech people, and they've all been really interested and really engaging. It's been a great show.
It's nice to be able to go from vendor to vendor right at the same time, so that when you have those questions that maybe you didn't think of if you had talked to a sales rep 2 weeks ago, and it allows us to vet a lot of products in a really short time frame.
We've been holding events ourselves in Orlando since 2010, so we tend to think that we're quite well connected. But we've had people come up and go, wow, we didn't know you were doing this, and coming here has really cemented ourselves within that Florida community and beyond.
When you talk to vendors individually, it's hard to get like demo units and things like that, so it's nice to see a broad spectrum so that when we get home we have a good idea what's going on. It's good to know that it's out there and it's something we can set for in the future.
The biggest selling point, honestly, for coming out to the Hazmat Symposium is honestly that networking piece. The networking piece is so critical. You start to build this network of friendship, you have a good time, but also you're learning.
No longer just about Florida. I think that you're finding now that it's become a center of gravity, attracting people in from around the region and throughout the US. It's really starting to be able to move up the rankings, and if people haven't been here, they really should consider it.
The difference between this symposium and maybe some of the other conferences that I've been to is that the organizers in themselves are practitioners. It is so easy to trust and wanting to come to here because the people who are organizing it have actually done the job. The whole thing is just so detailed because the actual practitioners are leading the symposium. This is like top tier experience for you.